Good day, folks. Michael J, aka Swifty here. Happy July 4th holiday for the American peoples. Be safe, be good down there. So we are live this morning. We're going to start off with, I'm going to do a video by Flamu. And it's outlining the U.S. Navy battleship split, which is coming into play come the 9.7 drop. So let's watch that. Let me hit the button, get started on it. So you go to the live screen, you can see.
That is literally, it literally looks like Colorado, except they added a turret. They added the gun range turret. But these are going to be, as far as I understood, 16 inch, so 406 millimeter guns. So, in terms of broadside, this is literally a Montana broadside at tier 8. In terms of broadside firepower. So that's a lot of a shooterina. That's a lot of shooterina. The downsides, obviously, can be seen just how big it is, how big of a target it is, how high it sits above the water, and if it's anything like Colorado, how easily it's going to be farmed with HE spam.
Okay, so enjoy this video, and then we'll play a couple games after this is over, okay?
Also sits incredibly high in the water, as far as I know, the same amount of guns, and it looks like the classic American doctrine of late war, which is basically, if there's empty space, you put a gun there, and that's kind of what we're looking at right now. Guns on every open empty spot. So these are Montana guns tier 9, Minnesota, and then finally we have the Vermont. Oh man, look at the size difference. This is going to be a big ship, isn't it? This, not only does this sit quite as high as this thing, but look at the length of this ship. This is a huge ship. Let's make no mistake about it. This is an absolutely huge ship. So much superstructure, so much area to shoot, so much broadside. Like, you joke about you can't hit the broadside of a barn, where this thing right here literally is the broadside of a barn. Like, holy crap, that's a lot of area to shoot. 3 funnels as well. And of course the thing with this ship is that these guns are 18 inches, which means 457 millimeters, and it's got 12 of them. So that means completely ridiculous firepower. However, the details of those stats, we will look at those in just a bit. Keep in mind though that this means that we have yet another battleship at tier 10 that completely ignores 30mm armor, which cruisers have. This means we have Yamato, Kremlin, Republic, Thunderer, Shikishima. What else do we have? That's 5. That's at least 5. Which one did I miss? I missed one. I guarantee I missed one. Ohio. Oh yeah, Ohio has 457. And then we have Vermont. So that's gonna be 7 tier 10 battleships that completely ignore all 30mm plating. And how much, another question is, how much will this once again kind of power creep Montana and across the Gold Coast, because they're like the only 2 battleships left that actually are countered by 30mm plating. Conqueror doesn't care because he's spamming HE, and Borgonia kind of doesn't care either because he also spams so much HE. So, yikes. This just means 30mm plating gets power crept even harder. Which is something obviously I do not like. And then we have the Florida, the tier 7 battleship premium. I find it pretty impressive that they just released the California and they're already power creeping it. Because this one has 12 guns in a different setup, of course. hours, but still. That was all like California lasted 24 hours of being bad, and then it was already power crept. That's pretty impressive. Battleships of the new sub-branch will have devastating salvos. For example, Vermont has 12 18-inch guns. Note that 18 is not the same as 18.1. This is something people who look at calibers in inches and not in millimeters often confuses. Yamato is capable of overmatching 32mm plating because Yamato has 18.1-inch guns. At the time, obviously, that really had no effect, like the difference wasn't noticeable. But in World of Warships, having 18.1 means you have 460mm guns, which means you overmatch 32mm plating, but having only 18-inch guns means you have 457mm guns, which is not enough to overmatch 32. So that 18.1 is very, very important in World of Warships. But long main battery reload time, low speed and relatively light armor. Low speed and relatively light armor is a really, really bad combination for a battleship. Really bad combination. Florida is a representative of the same battleship subclass as Champagne and Slava. She has good accuracy but weak armor and relatively high sitting citadel. This is terrible. I hate this. Because we do not need more ships like this. We don't need more long-range campers. We don't need more defensive, passive battleships. We want more aggressive ones. Putting in these ships that are squishy and are forced to sit in the back while you have carriers and all these HE spammers and new torpedo spammers like the Holland means that these battleships are never ever gonna push in anywhere, and they're just gonna sit back and snipe with those devastating salvos. We don't need more battleships like this. We don't need the game in general to be moving in this direction. It's a terrible direction to be moving in. The absolute opposite of what we want. Okay, the German battleship Brandenburg 8 is added to the game. The characteristics of this ship are currently in the preliminary balancing stage and will be published when they are ready. Interesting. German BB. Virtus Incognito. Thank you for that. Let's look at some details now. Kansas. So we're going to take a look at Kansas.
Never before was I less excited about a new ship line than today with the new US battleships, these thick, tumbling turds.
We shall see. Hit points 67,000. That is... What is North Carolina's health? 66,000? I think it's 66 again. So it has 1,000 health more. 32mm plating. Main battery 4x3406. Firing range 22. This is good. It's like standard HE with fairly standard velocity. AP shell damage. Well, this is important. AP shell velocity 768. If I don't misremember, North Carolina's AP has 702. So this is the slightly faster AP that we're shooting. It's still very slow, but it's still slightly faster than the North Carolina shells. Reload time. I'm sorry, what? 40 seconds? 40 seconds. That is, wow. That is absolutely brutal. That means that even with, okay, if I have improved expert loader, like Halsey slotted, it takes me 10 seconds to switch ammunition time. And God forbid if I shoot my guns and I get rushed by anyone. That's gonna take a very long time to recover. So these ships will be incredibly punishing of having your guns on reload. 180-degree turn time, 45 seconds, I guess. Even with the Tillman designs, they did not manage to match the Soviet Union's fantastic turret traverse. That is unfortunate. Maximum dispersion 287, Sigma 1.7. Oof. 1.7. That is... See, that leads me to this situation I worry about where you have a really long time of reloading. First of all, it takes a long time to turn your turrets. And then it takes a really long time for your shells to actually hit the target, and then you have to wait a really long time, and then you're even stuck with a poor Sigma on the volley. This seems like a very unfun experience to play. This seems like a very unfun experience to play. Secondary armament, 8x227, range 5. Okay, so secondary builds are not viable at all. That is, wait, that's all it has. One set of secondary with no, oh wow. So that means this thing is gonna be brutally vulnerable to destroyer rush. Because we're talking 40 seconds before you can shoot. AA defense, 2x, 23x, 2, what are we talking? Auras, 280, that's actually really good. Short range, but it's very short. Mid range, only 3.5. It's pretty good though. Long range, 147. The AA is actually pretty good. The AA values are pretty good. I mean, but obviously that's not going to stop at tier 10. But it will make you a less appealing target to a tier 8. But that's about it. Maximum speed, 23 knots. Oof, that is so rough. You put a speed flag on this thing and you're doing what? 24.3? I think 24.3 with a speed flag. Jesus. That is turning circle radius 700 meters. It turns on a dime, but that's mostly because it's so damn slow.
40 seconds reload is like a phlegmatic couple making out. She sits on top and both wait for an earthquake.
Thank you for that input, wait for detonator. Rudder shift time 15.7. Surface detectability 16.6. 16.6. Wait, what do we get? How do we do that? We multiply 0.9 times 0. What is it? What do you get from concealment module? Isn't it another 0.9? That's not gonna be very good, is it? And then what is camo? 0.03 times 16.6 is shit. That's gonna end up being trashed here, isn't it? It's gonna end up being trashed here. We're gonna end up with 13 point. Yeah, no, sorry, 97. X 0.9 x 0.97. We're gonna end up with, whoa. What was the base value? 16.6. 1304. 1304. Oof. 13. That's North Carolina. No, keep in mind that North Carolina at tier 8 reaches a concealment. Is it? It had really good concealment. 11.9 maybe even. 11.9 maybe even. Or was it 12.2? 12.7? Was it really that far? Let me double check that. I remember NC's concealment being exceptionally good for its tier. Let's see. You guys are saying it's very poor, but I don't remember it being quite that. It is 12.3. That is actually okay. So this is going to be 13. Yikes. Okay. So this is going to be, wow, 13 kilometers.
23 knots from T8 to T10 ZZZZZZZ.
So this is really worrying to me because 23 knots, which is significantly slower than North Carolina, which poorer concealment than North Carolina, and absolutely no secondary power and a very long reload. This thing is going to be so very vulnerable to just being rushed down, or let alone just being farmed down. Jeez, this is... Kansas is 12.7? Really? I ended up with 1304. Is my math wrong? Can someone double check my math? Is my math wrong? I might have entered it in wrong. Isn't it 0.9x 0.9x 0.97 times the concealment? It's 1304. Okay, so then I'm perfectly correct, and the guys in chat are full of nonsense. Right. Okay. But still, that's really bad. That's really bad. That is actually really, really worrying. Better, like the torpedo belt is not mentioned here, and I would expect the torpedo belt to actually be very, very good, because look at this. There should be a lot of torpedo belt here. So at least it needs to get that. But even then, I can see this being a very anemic experience, especially if you're up tier. Alright!
Let's be honest. Wargaming is just releasing new things to stay relevant and keep filling their pockets. The game is fucked. 5 more years and the game will die out and the devs will have to find some new asses to kiss so they can buy a tin of beans.
But I mean, there are plenty of ships that can be built. I predicted that this line would come out. I predicted it very correctly, because 4th of July and so forth, it made sense. But, hello, Italians? Hello, Italians. Anyways, let's move on to the Minnesota. Tier 9. Hell, hit point 76.3. What does Iowa have? Iowa has 78.9, right? I think Iowa has 78.9. Or is it 79? Regardless, that's about, I think it was 78.9. So this thing has less health than the Iowa, and Iowa's strength is very, very fast. Main battery 4x3, once again. Farm range is great. HE is great. HE shell, decent. AP is once again that same. This is a very slow AP shell velocity, and Americans tend to have a lot of air drag as well. Oh, what is the heal capacity? This is standard 0.66, isn't it? This is standard 0.66 heal, which the Montana and all American BBs have. Yeah, it's 28,442. So you're healing 12k per heal. Yeah, that's standard heal. That's standard American heal, 0.66% heal. Okay, so that's not really anything special. Reload time 40 seconds at tier 9. Now you're going to be able to impact this at tier 9 though. You're going to be able to slot the module that reduces it by 12%. So you're going to get it down to about 35-second reload. You're going to get it has a faster heal reload, 80. That's standard American. 80 is standard American. This is not Massachusetts heal, this is standard American heal, 80-second duration. Or reload. Oh, but Americans slot the dispersion module, you're right. So you're not actually gonna get it down. You're gonna be stuck with this. Bordeaux, thank you for the 8 shit, you're completely right, Jen. Oof, well, that's rough. Sigma 1.7 as well. I mean, you will get improved dispersion from the modules, but even then. But the problem is, you gotta remember, even though American battleships can slot, see, Americans have the thing where they can, at tier 9 onwards, they can slot this thing, which is best in slot. Basically, this one is great, plus 11%. But people tend to think that this plus 11% makes it super accurate compared to others, but you gotta remember that in order to be able to slot this, Americans can't actually slot the dispersion module here. Basically this one. So they lose out on the 7% dispersion to get the 11%, but they have to trade a reload for it. So ultimately the American trade-off is pretty goddamn shit. It's pretty goddamn shit. It's not nearly as good as you might really think. If you could stack both, it would be something else, but because you only can use one, it's not really that good. It's just a 4% buff. Can you make your mic louder? Shit, isn't it pretty goddamn loud already? Let me check. Maybe I'll just move it closer? Maybe I'll just speak up a bit more. How about that? Sorry, I've had a long day, or sorry, just long morning and I'm still getting coffee in me. Let me wake up a bit. Mic is fine. Okay, good. So, secondary armament, range 6. Well, 6 is a bit better, but 8x2, that's very unimpressive. And that's still not enough. Like this you can't build secondaries out of this. So secondaries are completely out of the question once again. Even then, the shell velocity would be questionable with so few guns. Okay, AA defense. Ooh, well, this thing has very good mid to short range AA. This is very good values. In fact, at short range, there's going to be a lot of stacking AA on top, so the values are actually very high here. Number of explosions, 6, that's actually pretty decent. So the continuous DPS is good. Maximum speed 23 minutes. Oof, that is so rough. Because you got to remember, these things are okay. Let's say you're trying to push into this thing. These things are thick. This is build on. This is like California kind of build in terms of thickness. And why is this? Why is this something worth highlighting? Because well, if you look at California, when you're trying to push in this thing, my ass is blasted. This is the profile you present.
My grandfather survived pepper spray and mustard gas attacks in 2 wars, and came home to us a seasoned veteran.
Seasoned. Yeah, this is how thick.
Why are the loaders in this new line also in wheelchairs? Is Roosevelt himself loading the guns?
So you gotta consider this thing is gonna be horrendously wide, and with new lines like Holland in the game, which would shoot these incredibly narrow torpedoes, even nose in, you're gonna be eating a shit ton of torpedoes. So really, the only thing you had going for you would have been something in terms of speed. But this complete lack of speed and this thickness, you're kind of like a mob. The Holland torping someone this slow is gonna have such an easy time torping him. Like, Holland is never gonna miss against this guy. You're never actually gonna miss. It's gonna be so easy to hit this guy. Surface detect same as earlier, so 1304 with the full build. Yikes. Damage control, repair party same 0.66% heal. Fighter spotting. Honestly, this is gonna be so awkward to play. I have such a hard time seeing what is the good side. Like, good. Oh, sorry. 23.7. Oh, it's worse. It's actually worse. 17.5. Wait, what do we end up here? Oh god, I thought it was gonna be at least somewhat good. That's 13.74. So 13.7. 13.7. That's bad. That is not good at all. Oh man, that's gonna be brutal. 13.7. You're gonna be farmed so hard in this thing. You're just gonna be farmed so hard in this thing. Like, you're gonna be everyone's favorite target. If I'm a cruiser, I'm gonna shoot at this thing. First of all, the HE shells are gonna be very easy to land because he's so slow. So you don't have to take a lot of lead, and hitting him is going to be painfully easy. The armor plating is 32, so I'm absolutely going to be penning and doing tons of damage to him. The superstructure is gigantic, so there's so much surface area to farm. He can't outrun me, he can't disengage. Jesus. Well, and even with AA, carrier is also going to love dropping this thing. Like, if you come in as a carrier to drop this from the front, it's like impossible for the bombs to miss. The ellipse is going to be like smaller than the ship itself. Oof. American Battleship Vermont, Tier 10. Hit points 102.8. So less than Grosse Codeforce and less than Kremlin. Kremlin is 105, Grosse Codeforce 108. Plating 32. So this is a very nice XP pin out of the farm. Very nice damage pin out. A lot of range. 4x3, 457. Once again, 457 is very, very useful because you overmatch 30, but it's not enough to overmatch 32mm of plating. Kremlin is 108. Oh yeah, sorry, Kremlin is 108, Grosse Codeforce 105. I can't believe I just put a German ship in front of a Soviet ship. Whoa, my bad. The other way around. My bad. Chance to cause fire 43. HE shell velocity is actually slower. Yeah, 820 to 800. AP, oh, this is the slow AP. This is the super slow AP. 732. Holy crap, this is gonna be slow. Maximum dispersion 305. That is pretty gigantic, isn't it? Wait a minute, 305? It's Ohio's AP Alpha, which means the broadside can hit like an absolute truck. It's Ohio with 4 guns more. But the 40-second reload with that shell velocity? Actually, now I'm curious. Ohio, where are you? Ohio. What's your shell velocity? It's the same, exactly the same as Ohio guns. It's basically Ohio guns then. It is basically Ohio guns with worse sigma. And is it worse dispersion actually? I think it's gonna be worse dispersion. It might actually be identical dispersion. It's identical dispersion. So the only difference is going to be worse sigma. The only difference is going to be worse sigma. Standard American dispersion with worse sigma and well, that could, and significantly worse reload of course. You get 27.5 on the Ohio with the reload one. On this thing you're gonna have 40 seconds. So you get 50% more guns at the cost of 12.5 seconds of reload. Jesus, that's almost 50% more reload compared to Ohio's reload. Jesus, that is actually almost 50%. Holy shit. 13.75 would be half, 50% more. So this is almost 50% more reload and worse sigma to get this harder hitting broadside. Huh. Jesus. Okay. Interesting. Secondary, once again, completely unusable. AA defense. Oh my lord. Continuous short range 424, mid range 536. So if you go into mid range, mid short range, your planes are just gonna evaporate. Well, not quite, but that's gonna be. It's only 70% hit. Wait, why is it only 70? 70 and 75. Yeah, so it's not actually gonna be that. If it's gonna be strong, don't get me wrong. This is gonna be strong AA. So it's gonna be very strong against bombers and rocket planes. But I can absolutely see Hakuria and such just dropping torpedoes outside of this range. I could see carriers dropping AA outside, or dropping torps outside of this range and just recalling the planes, because you're not going to outrun any torpedoes in this thing. 23 knots. So this thing is also 23. I think Hakuria just torping it from range would dumpster it. Maximum speed 23. Whoa, my god. Okay, yeah, this thing better have the best torpedo belt in history. Holy shit, this thing is gonna get torpedoed. Holy shit. Is this the strongest broadside in the game? Yes, absolutely. The alpha damage is by far the highest in the game. 960 meter. Rudder shift 19.1. Jesus. You get a 20% dot, but do you want to build the 20%? I don't think you do. You're going, like, you have to run fire reduction on this thing, because you're going to be HE spam like mad. Like absolutely HE spam like mad. Who's not going to shoot? Okay, off. Surface detectability 18? Wait, this is going to break 14, isn't it? It's going to be 14 point something. This is going to be 14.14, so 14.1. Isn't that Montana's concealment? Oof. So this thing has... That's Yamato concealment, yeah. Quite sure Montana is better. No, Montana is something 14-ish as well. So it's gonna be roughly around Montana Yamato concealment. But the difference is the speed is completely non-existent. Jesus. The heal is... looks like standard heal, standard cooldown. I feel if anything this would be the time to throw these things a bone by giving them the American gimmick, the Massachusetts, Ohio, or Georgia gimmick of shorter reload, the 40-second heals instead of 80-second cooldown heals, because imagine you push up. Well, actually, this is the thing. You are never gonna push up in these things. You are never gonna push up in these things. Like, maybe if you have perfectly scouted every single ship on the enemy team, then you can push up. But pushing in without knowing the location of every single enemy ship is gonna get you farmed so hard. I mean, any torpedo boat is gonna be able to hit this thing. Even Yamato, even Shimakaze 20 km torps are probably gonna be able to hit this thing. Because if you see the torps and you start turning, you have to wait for this long ass rudder shift, this huge turning circle, and then the ship is so fucking slow, it takes you so long to even evade the torpedoes that you're probably gonna eat 20 km torps as well. Like, this thing is gonna be everyone's favorite target. This thing is gonna be everyone's favorite target. Tier 23 knots, so speed of like 24.3 speed flight. Sorry, 24.1. Jesus. And if it's anything like the California, for those that aren't aware, California is so thick that whenever you turn in the California,
German BBs will still not do damage to them because Hans and Franz are drunk, they had too much schnapps, and cannot shot straight.
Indeed. The thing is, one of the great weaknesses of the California is, even though the speed is listed as 21.5, the thing is so big and so clumsy that every time you make even the smallest adjustment, the smallest turning to shoot your guns or whatever, you bleed a ton of speed. And because it's so big and clumsy, it takes you such a long time to make up that speed again. So in essence, you're actually, if you ever look at your speed when you're moving around in the ship, you're actually not moving at 21.5, you're moving around at roughly 15 knots. These things are even huge, even bigger, with poorer rudder shift and poorer turning circle. These things are gonna bleed so much speed every time they do anything. Every time, oh my god, that engine, that is so sad. No wonder it's got so issues. Unless they have some really, really magical, super powered engines in those things, the speed is gonna become a massive issue, because not just is the listed speed extremely underwhelming, it doesn't take into account how much speed you're going to be losing in any sort of maneuvers. So you're below 20 is much more accurate. 20, like, most of the time you're not going to be doing anywhere above 20. You're going to be moving at 15 to 20. So you are such an easy
has the
target.
AP damage of Colorado shells. The Tier 9 has the AP damage of Iowa shells. Different guns shooting the different AP shells at the same speed.
Overall, pushing in with this thing, like you run into anything, you better hope you'll blap him, because if you don't, well, then you're stuck waiting 40 seconds to take another shot. And during that, I mean, the worst part is once people realize this reload is 40 seconds, like you're literally gonna have cruisers like park full broadside in front of you for 30 seconds, just farm. Oh, it's probably reloaded now, time to start accelerating and moving again. And then when you shoot, you're stuck with this slow ass shell velocity that if the cruisers maintain any sort of distance, they're gonna easily dodge. And then as soon as they've dodged that shell, they can literally full park again and just farm for fucking half a minute. Like, it's gonna be so rough. You can't hunt them down, you can't outrun them. These things are gonna sit and spawn like mad, because it's gonna be so hard to play them anywhere else. It's gonna be so incredibly difficult to play them anywhere else than basically sitting and spawn sniping. These are gonna be short batteries. Your Nevsky will spam you from 19 kilometers. Yeah. Like, they are co-op queens. Yeah, the current situation is I think these, if anything, need the plating boost. But then on the other hand, if they, I don't know, just everything about this seems terrible. Like, I'm trying to imagine playing this ship, and I get this idea of a Colorado in tier 10 with longer reload, and I can't for the life of me ever even imagine anyone having said, Man, Colorado was so much fun. I wish I could play this thing in tier 10. Like, oh, what? 32 will be only Bowen's turn. Yeah, but the thing is, see, do you really like? First of all, the bow is gonna be this large. This is all gonna be. If there's anything like Vladivostok, this is all gonna be bow. Superstructure is gigantic. This is not a Kremlin superstructure, which is basically this one smokestack in the center. No, this is a huge American smokestack. It's gonna be so much to farm. Even if they buff the deck armor up, like even if they give it some 40, 50, whatever millimeter plating deck armor, it's still gonna be so incredibly vulnerable to spam. We'll see. We'll see. Too early. I mean, these are just preliminary stats. Keep in mind, things can change, things can blah blah blah. But from just a gameplay perspective, these don't look particularly fun to play, do they? This is like I take a shot, I shoot someone once, and then I go take a dump, I throw out the trash, I take a shower, I make my coffee, I can sit back, and then I still have to wait for the reload. Like it's gonna be such a frustrating experience. American Battleship Florida, Tier 7, 63.8k health. Oh, that's a lot of health. I mean, I've even heard of Tier 8 battleships having 10k less health, 11k less health. So at Tier 7, that's a lot of health actually. 25mm, 3x4, 356 millimeters. Okay, 356 at Tier 7 starts to become a fairly big weakness. Firing range 18.6. That's decent. That is decent. HE shell, 5k, 30% fire chance. Ooh, pretty good velocity. AP 10.5, yeah, it's standard. 823, reload 30, Sigma 1.7. This might actually be pretty interesting. This might be pretty interesting. Secondary armament, 5km, so obviously you're not gonna go away. US 356s have similar pen to the 305s. Alaska at least. Sinop has 65k and special Rusky plating. We do not speak of Tovarich Sinop. AI defense is, well, actually pretty decent again. This is for tier 7, this is pretty nice. This is pretty nice AI, no joke. For tier 7, not bad at all. According to the parameters, battle cruiser dispersion formula. Maximum speed 27. Okay, so with speed flag 28.4, 28.45. So this thing is going to be pretty fast. Sorry, 35. Yeah. Turning circle, pretty nice as well. Surrender shift. So whoa. Okay, it's actually not that bad because you cancel up the tier 8 module. You cancel up the tier 8 module, so you end up with 12.1. 12.1 surface detection. Goddamn. That's actually pretty good for tier 7. Damage control repair party. Standard repair, only 3 though. Defensive AA fire. Okay. Florida has the potential of perhaps being played kind of on the flank, or maybe even in the center. You could use the concealment plus the AA and the defensive AA to discourage carriers from harassing you. And then you could potentially create crossfires with these 356mm guns, because you got a pretty hard-hitting broadside. At tier 8 planes will probably be able to do a lot of damage, but tier 6 probably won't be able to touch you, honestly. With this much AA and defensive AA, they're not going to be wanting to throw away their planes. 25mm plating is standard tier 7. Actually, I think standard tier 7 is 26 now. Didn't they change that? Shit, I misremember. Let me check. I think they changed it to 26. Yeah, so it's got 25, so slightly less than the standard. Okay. The difference it makes is rather small, though. The difference it makes is rather small. I guess the HE spam potential is there. But overall, in actual usage, the difference is going to be pretty small. Cruisers can pin 25 without the IFHE, yeah, but most will be spicking it. I guess it will make you a bit more vulnerable. It depends on what your deck armor will be and what your upper build will be. If it's all 25, then you're gonna be quite vulnerable to HE spam. Florida actually looks pretty interesting, and it's already power creeping to California. It already looks more interesting. Doesn't Nugget the 410 or match 27? Nugget the 410 or matches 27 millimeters. So yes, it will easily or match 25. Colorado 406 is also or matches 27. In terms of fighting other battleships, having 25 or having 26 millimeter makes absolutely no difference. 380mm guns overmatch 26 point something, so they're gonna overmatch both 25 and 26, so it really doesn't matter. And 356 can't overmatch, so it doesn't matter. So 25 or 26 in terms of battleship fighting has no impact. It's against cruisers that this can be a weakness. Overall though, I'm sad that the premium is the most interesting ship of this entire upcoming line. There's already been a lot of memes, mobility scooters and all that, but that's because speed is so important in World of Warships, especially in a battleship. Being able to push in quickly or disengage quickly are both things that kind of allow some battleships to shine. And this huge size with no maneuverability, no concealment means that I'm gonna be shooting this thing so much. Yeah, I read the bottom line, I saw this. Brandenburg 8. Like, I can already imagine Vermont versus Conquer. Conquer just parks angled, and Vermont 457 can't overmatch his 32mm plating, and then he just blaps you for 10 to 15k HE per volley, and you're burning all over, and then you have to slowly try to turn around and start running away, and then he like pushes to half speed and keeps up with you and keeps spamming you. Like, holy Jesus, it's gonna be nightmarish. In fact, most of the ships are going to be extremely vulnerable to HE spam. Well, we'll see. It can maybe be adjusted by maybe fiddling with damage control, fiddling with repair party. Fiddling with repair party is not really that good of a solution because it just makes you even more of a farming Granata. Because if you're running through all these heals with a 40-second cooldown, but you still get disengaged and you're still being farmed, well, it's not really helping you a whole lot. Is we'll see. Kind of mixed feelings about this line. Personally, I would have loved to see the Italian battleship line, but I have no doubt it's coming. Probably might even be this year. So Italian battleships are absolutely going to arrive. Would have liked to see them now, but I guess maybe they still have something to figure out, or maybe they just really wanted to release this line for July 4th. No clue, or announce it, but it seems very questionable. Very questionable. Alright.
Okay, folks, that outlines the new U.S. Navy battleship line split. So,
Okay.
it'll give you an idea of what to expect. Actually, it doesn't look too promising. The only one that looks half decent promising is the Tier 7 Florida. The rest is going to be just a friggin' nightmare. That's just the reality of it. So, what are you going to do? I don't know why they do that. Like, you know, Tier 10 battleship, 23 knots. Turning circle at 962 meters. Like, man, oh man. Not looking good. Okay, so we're going to do a Tier 10 battleship, the Thunderer. British battleship. We're already going in, so let's head to the live screen. Okay, so we're in the queue. Let's see the lineup here. Okay, we're in now. We got two Aircraft carriers, one on each side, Lexington, so that's that. There's a Kremlin, Kremlin's on the other side. I've only got 86,000 HP. This Kremlin's going to have 108,000 HP. Oh my. Talk about Russian bias, eh? It's just a cluster muck. Okay, let's go A. Our team no. Head and A, lads. Ah, we got a thunderstorm. Ah, boy. Always a challenge, eh? Always something. We do have 3 DDs though. Okay, today is the U.S. July 4th holiday. Congratulations. Happy July 4th, everyone. Okay, there's the, speak of the devil, there's the Kremlin. Turn that down, sorry guys. Okay, we got another fire on him, which is good. There we go, cool. He's shooting back. Just nick the paint, that's it. Okay. We got a fire on the Baltimore, cool. Imad Shazani, thank you for the like, buddy. I appreciate that. Nice try, Georgia. Georgia. Oh, Georgia. Okay, we got 2 out of the 3 caps. We're getting the 3rd one right now, which is a good sign. The Des Moines. Ah, it went wide. Pardon me, guys, sorry. Okay, we got a fire on him. Cool. Where did he just go? Not a bad game. Didn't do too bad overall, guys, did we? No, not too bad at all. $171 can damage. Cool. Okay, I'm going to take a 10-minute break. Amaz, thank you for the nice shot comment. Thank you. Greatly appreciated. So we're going to take a 10-minute break. We'll be back shortly. Just going to have a smoke, maybe make some coffee. Not sure if I need more coffee or not. But we'll be back soon. Hello, folks. So here's the live screen. We got the Confederate, 171,439 in damage. So I'm not sure what we're going to play next. Let's do the Tier 9 Missouri. How's that sound? Tier 9 Missouri. What's happening with our other camera here? What's going on? Is it taking a break or what? Huh. Well, we'll figure that out later. Nothing we can do about it now. I'm scrolling down. Missouri, there it is. Okay, let's get a commander in her. Okay, so we're going to go into battle in the Tier 9 Missouri, U.S. Navy battleship. No longer available. Used to be purchased for free XP. Let's go to the live screen now. We're going into the queue. Okay. Okay, so we've got a aircraft carrier on each side, Tier 8, so that's not too bad. We got Tier 10 battleships as well as Tier 9, so this is going to be interesting. And 4 destroyers on each side. Okay, we're going to go to C on this map. Let's just flip this freaking camera off and on and see what's going on here. Okay, we go back to the other screen. Let's pop over there and see what happens. Just clicking in. Clicked in and just went out. What's going on? Oh well, let's go back to the screen. Let's go back to live screen. We'll worry about that later. Fix it after the stream's over. Not a big deal. Gonna be a lot of torps this game with 4 destroyers. One thing about it, this ship does have radar. Lasts for 35 seconds, range of 9.5 kilometers, reload time of 2 minutes. There's a Des Moines. Should have been a perfect shot. Why didn't it go? Give me a break, will ya? Perfect shot. Why is that not hitting? Nice shot. Well done, buddy. Okay, we're going to head to B. The other two said they got 2 ships AFK, which is not good for them. Okay, we're getting up to speed. They're down 2 ships, we're down 2. So it's even that way, but we've got 2 out of the 3 caps, which is a good sign. We can get over or not? No. Waste of a shot. We got a Citadel in that Georgia, which is good. The Kremlin, oh yeah, yeah baby. You will resurface, buddy. Okay, we're down 4, they're down 5. Come on, Mr. Kremlin, let's go. Okay, looks like we should be able to win this battle. Whoopsie, torpedoes, we're gonna hit a torp. Oh my. Hit a torp. Damn. Darn. Holy darn. Still got a DD left. Okay, we got the win. Okie dokie. Nice. We'll take it. We will take it. Yeah. Okay, just one camera showing up. Not sure why the other one's not popping in here. Let's see what's happening here. Come on, buddy. Let's go. Oh, well, what are you going to do? Okay, overall we came in mid-pack probably. Yep, there we go. Good play by everybody, actually. Okay, so what are we going to play next? What shall we play next? Well, we'll play the Tier 10 U.S. Navy cruiser, the Salem. That's what we're going to play next. Okay, so we're going to go into the queue now. See where it takes. Oh, okay, we're already loading up. Let's go to the live screen. Okay, CV's again. So CV is an aircraft carrier, but they're Tier 8 in each side, so that's not too bad. And this is a mix between 8, 9, and 10s. Let's look at the map here. Okay, so we're going to go C. We're going C, yeah. Whoops. Friggin' gearing going. That hurt. Damn. Excuse me. friggin' nailed me over there. Damn. Curve first. Okay, we're down 4. They haven't even lost a ship, so this is not boding well for us at this point. Not looking good, lads. Not looking good. Come on, let's go. Curve first did us in there. Friggin' team's just friggin' collapsed. We're down 6, they're only down 2. Nobody came to. They're right in the middle in B and getting friggin' hit from both sides. Guys do not understand friggin' flanking. You know, why did they go to B? Same with that gearing right off the bat. Yeah, so no help on the right side flank. Well, we didn't win that game. Went right into the crapper real fast. Guys are all over them. Of course, he didn't do a flank, you know, so it's just utter stupidity. If you don't flank properly, you're going to lose. Just simple. Not much else you can do about it. Not much you can do, boys. Not much you can do. So, I'm going to do one last game. I'm going to go back in the sale. I want to try and get a win with her. So let's see what happens. Excuse me. Let's see what happens. Okay, so this is going to be the last game of the morning. We're back live tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. New York time. Twitch.tv/Michael J, a.k.a. Swifty. I am broadcasting on a few others, but I'm going to tell you, in the very near future, it's just going to be exclusively Twitch TV and Facebook and YouTube separate times. So Saturday and Sunday morning, 10 a.m. New York time, twitch.tv/Michael J, a.k.a. Swifty. So we're in the queue here. So we've got 3 destroyers on each side, not bad, no CVs, which is aircraft carriers. And it's a mix between 8, 9, and 10. Happy July 4th to anyone from the States today. God bless you. Hope things get better down there. You just got to get a handle on this COVID. It's real, it's dangerous, and take it seriously. Don't mess around. Costing you lives unnecessarily. I've got neighbors that are healthcare workers, seeing it firsthand, relaying some of the stories about what's going on. It's not near as bad here, and it's bad. You guys have got it even worse. You've let it get out of control. You're not taking it seriously. Asymptomatic, so you're carrying, freaking infecting other people, not carrying any symptoms, so you don't know you have it. It's just ludicrous, the fact that you can do that without a conscience. It's unconscionable. You got to think about other people, not just yourself. Individualism's great, but you know, we're destroying other people's lives unnecessarily for the fact that you want to be able to flout your freedoms and rights. Freedoms and rights do not come into play when you're actually transmitting a virus that kills other people. Just be smart. Be considerate of other people, and let's get a handle on things. Got inbound shells. I don't think I can get out of the way quick enough. Yeah, maybe. Oh, wrong shell. Sorry. Not what I wanted, but better than nothing. Ooh, Kitakazi, you just got nailed, buddy. What's the friggin' Venezia doing up there? Like, what's the matter with this guy? Not smart with that ship. Geez, not up there. Great ship, but not for the purpose he's using it for. Gonna be toast soon if he's not careful. frig, they got two Massachusetts, or what? We're just having a Groundhog Day moment. What's going on here? Yeah, there must be two of them. Yeah, there is, side by side. Buggers. Oh, that drop between them. Give me a break. Where the frig are these guys now? What the frick? Give me a break. It's not that fast a ship. Give me a break. About time. Friggin' Odin, too. Buggers. Where's our team again? Another friggin' team that's going by the friggin', holy frig, man. Where's our friggin' teams going? on, Odin. Freaking show yourself again, buddy. Thank you. Ah, friggin' Georgia, too. Damn. Come on, guys. Let's get a friggin' kill. There we go. There's one. Not enough to pull off a win, guys. We tried. Not much you can do. Yeah. It was a good game, though. Not too bad. Were we middle of the pack here? Just above middle of the pack. Good game, though. Okay. Okay, folks, listen, thanks for watching. I appreciate you coming today. Hit like, share, subscribe, follow if you consider it, at least if you like what we're doing. Really helps us greatly. For all in the U.S., happy July the 4th. All the best. Stay safe, be good, and most important, stay safe. COVID-19, it's not a hoax. It is very real. It's very dangerous. So be good. Talk to you soon. Tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. New York time. Same channel. Tune in.